Hi, Burn Along. I'm Amanda Baker, and I am a licensed clinical social worker and registered 500-hour registered yoga instructor with a specialty in yoga psychology. I would like to offer you today several rounds of tapping or emotional freedom technique. If you're new to tapping, this is to provide a connection between our heart and our mind, creating that heart and mind coherence, which helps us get into the subconscious layers where we hold a lot of hidden or stuck or disruptive energy and tend to react or act from a place of our emotions and those negative beliefs, as opposed to from our conscious self, our deepest, truest values in how we want to live out our day or even our life. And so through tapping on these meridian or acupressure points, we can get into the subconscious and work to eliminate that disruptive energy and then integrate in these real and new, more positive based beliefs. So let's tap on connection and connecting that heart and mind through that coherence. So the first tapping point is the outside of the hand. I'll go through the tapping points and then I will guide you through emotional freedom technique or tapping. And then we move to the eyebrow, the side of the eye, that bone right below the temple, underneath the eye on the cheekbone, underneath your nose, your chin, your chest or collarbone. I like to use both hands here. Underneath the arm, so for females where your bra line is, but about 6 inches or so below your armpit. I add in the wrist and then the top of the head. I will be speaking on feeling disconnected and not aligned with self or from a dysregulated central nervous system. I will speak these statements with each point. I will say them 2 times. And all that you are expected to do is to be present and focused within your tapping and repeat the line to yourself, either silently through in your mind or out loud in your own space. And we'll go through this several rounds because I will move us into integrating in those new positive beliefs with self. Okay, so go ahead and find your easy seat. Maybe roll the shoulders up towards the ears and let them shrug down. And take that again. Shoulders up towards the ears and let out a sigh. And one more time, shoulders up to the ears and release. You're welcome to sit up on a chair or against the wall, whatever is most comfortable for you. And go ahead and rate your level of stress or distress or dysregulated in your mind or in your body, both, from 0 to 10. 10 being like I'm completely unaligned or in panic mode, overwhelmed. 0 being I'm totally fine and I'm going to benefit more from the tapping. And then here we go. Go ahead and tap on the outside of your hands. So even though I feel dysregulated in my central nervous system, I am okay. Even though I feel overwhelmed, stressed out in my central nervous system, I am okay. Even though I notice this disruptive energy in me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And now we go to the eye. All this overwhelm. All of this overwhelm to the side of the eye. I feel so stressed out. I feel so stressed out underneath the eye. And that's from an overactive nervous system. That is from an overactive nervous system underneath the nose. And I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this to the chin, but I keep feeling stressed out. I keep feeling stressed out in the collarbone. And it's hard to think straight. It's hard to think straight underneath the arm. I have all these ruminating thoughts. I have all these ruminating thoughts to the wrist, and I feel unaligned in my body. I feel unaligned in my body to the top of the head. And there's so much doubt to the eyebrow. I may even cry. I may even cry to the side of the eye. Sometimes it feels like it's never enough. Sometimes it feels like it's never enough underneath the eye. I keep going and going and going. I keep going and going and going underneath the nose, and it doesn't feel safe, and it doesn't feel safe to the chin, and I don't get everything done. I don't get everything done. The collarbone, or it's so uneasy. It's so uneasy underneath the arm. It's unsettling. It's unsettling to the wrist, and I want rest. I want rest. This top of the head, and more time to the eyebrow. So I'm giving myself time now. I'm giving myself time now to the side of the eye and taking my power back. Taking my power back underneath the eye. I am in charge of me. I am in charge of me underneath the nose and my system and my inner systems to the chin. We work together. We work together to the chest. We notice the negative. We notice the negative underneath the arm, the disruption to the wrist that's there from a long, long time ago. That's there from such a long time ago. The top of the head. And I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore. To the eyebrow, so I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go to the side of the eye. I'm witnessing the disruption. I'm witnessing the disruption underneath the eye. I allowed it to be there. I allowed it to be there underneath the nose, and then I let it go away. I let it float away to the chin. I breathe. I breathe to the chest. I can feel lighter. I can feel lighter underneath the arm. I do feel lighter. I do feel lighter to the wrist when I'm present. When I'm present to the top of the head, and I connect with my own energy source. I connect with my own energy source to the eyebrow, and my central nervous system slows down, and my central nervous system slows down to the side of the eye. And then I feel connected, and I feel connected underneath the eye, and less stressed underneath the nose, less anxious to the chin, full of ideas to the chest, and energy underneath the arms, more confident to the wrist. I radiate in this confidence. I radiate in this confidence to the top of the head. Maybe I smile to the eyebrows, and I trust my inner knowing. I trust my inner knowing to the side of the eye. I believe in positive outcomes. I believe in positive outcomes underneath the eye, that there is enough time. There is enough time underneath the nose, and there's time for me. There's time for me to the chin. I am cared for. I am cared for to the chest. I am loved. I am loved underneath the arm, and I am peaceful. I am peaceful to the wrist, and I'm confident, and I am confident to the top of the head, because I made changes on the cellular level. I made changes on the cellular level to the eyebrows, new neural pathways to the side of the eye, of trust underneath the eye, and positive outcomes to the nose, connection between the heart and the mind, connection between my heart and my mind to the chin. I speak kindly to myself. I speak kindly to myself to the chest, and I accept it. I accept it underneath the arm. Something wonderful is happening right now. Something wonderful is happening right now to the wrist, and I am ready for it. I am ready for it to the top of the head, because I am aligned in my mind, body, and heart. I am aligned in my mind, body, and heart. Let your hand come down. Continue to breathe and notice the effects of the practice. Notice your body. And you may go ahead and rate yourself again on that scale of stress or ease. The model promises at least a reduction of 2 points. So if you started at 9 and now you're at a 7, or maybe you started at 8 and you're now at a 4, or a 10 and you're at a 1, if you did not reduce down by 2 points, go ahead and keep tapping. Do this video again, check out one of my other videos. I appreciate all of you here with me. We can put our hands together right in the center of our chest. And I honor you in showing up for yourself and practicing this wonderful emotional freedom technique of tapping for you and your system. You amaze me. Namaste. Go ahead, please. I appreciate all your comments and reviews. I will read them all and